Woo! Hey, ah, woo! Rainbows and sunshine. Welcome back to another episode of Sideline to Sideline with your boy Tyson Ross, where we bring you another installment and the second segment of By the Decade, where we look at the NFL draft over the last decade. In this episode, we're going to take a look at drafts 2010 through 2012. Draft! Woo! Put your seatbelts on. We going for a ride. Yes, Miss Daisy. The 2010 draft class is much trickier to choose from than the three that we previously mentioned in the last episode. I eventually cut the list of nominees from 15 to 3 and settled on Steelers wide receiver Antonio Brown, Patriots tight end Rob Gronkowski, and Seahawks safety Earl Thomas. Damn! As all three men have redefined their positions and could eventually be first ballot Hall of Famers when their careers are all said and done. After a lot of research, I used the NFL's top 100 players list, a list annually compiled using the votes of NFL players themselves to be the final denominator. With that being said, Rob Gronkowski lays claim to 2010's best player. Animal. Selected in the second round and 42nd overall, Gronk has rewritten the history books for tight ends, starting his first 7 years in the league at an unparalleled pace. His 68 receiving touchdowns are more than Tony Gonzalez and Jason Witten's combined totals through their age 26 seasons. Animal. And his 6,095 receiving yards have helped the Patriots capture 2 Super Bowl titles during his time with the team. The 3-time All-Pro and 2011 NFL touchdown receptions leader is probably the most talented tight end to ever play the game. Filthy, filthy, filthy. If injuries don't refrain Gronk from continued dominance, he will continue to put up numbers that make him the unarguable greatest tight end in NFL history. Gronk is the class of 2010. Hey. Well, damn. Now, the class of 2011 is one that consists of generational talents like Cam Newton, Von Miller, J.J. Watt, Julio Jones, and Richard Sherman. So choosing just one as the best of the class was a tall task.
Hello, my name's Johnny Cash.
Choosing between MVPs, Defensive Player of the Year award winners, and Super Bowl MVPs wasn't easy. But one of these players has a potential to be the greatest player in NFL history on his side of the ball. Damn! And that man is Mr. J.J. Watt of the Houston Texans. Yeehaw! Chosen with the 11th pick in the first round, Watt's dominance upon entering the league has been unmatched. After his solid rookie season, J.J. took his game to another level, being named to 4 consecutive Pro Bowls and 4 consecutive All-Pro first teams. Hype! Before unfortunately missing the last 13 games of the 2016 season due to injury, accumulating 76 sacks, 15 forced fumbles, 2 20-sack seasons, and 2 sack titles. The 6'6" Watt won 3 straight Defensive Player of the Year awards between 2013 and 2015. God, matching the great Lawrence Taylor for most in NFL history. If Watt can come back healthy in 2017, look for him to continue to rewrite the NFL record books. J.J. Swat is number 1 in my book for 2011. Continuing on to 2012, the class has become harder to grade as players have accumulated just 5 years of playing experience to this point. But 5 years is good enough to get a feel for how this draft stacks from top to bottom. Quarterbacks Andrew Luck, Russell Wilson, and Kirk Cousins headline the class, as well as defensive standouts Bobby Wagner, Levante David, and Harrison Smith. But only one man can take the title of 2012's best player. After much thought, Russell Wilson edges out the competition. You can't be on the team? Sit on the bench. Bloop bloop. Since being chosen in the 3rd round and 75th overall, Russ has done his part to dispel the notion that short guys can't play quarterback in the NFL. So you're saying there's hope? The 5'10" Wilson has led the Seahawks to 2 Super Bowl appearances and 1 Super Bowl title, stacking up a 56, 23-1 record as a starting quarterback and leading 17 fourth quarter comebacks. An animal, bruh. Missing 0 games in his 5 years as Seattle's quarterback, Wilson has thrown for 18,193 yards and 127 touchdowns, adding another 2,689 yards on the ground along with 13 rushing touchdowns. The North Carolina State and Wisconsin product has the poise and moxie to become an all-time great at the quarterback position and has been the best player in his 2012 draft class. Draft day. That does it for our second installment of By the Decade NFL Draft Edition. Stay tuned for the 3rd and final installment of the edition, where we take a look at the 2013 through 2016 draft classes and choose who we think is the best player from each class so far. This has been another episode of Sideline to Sideline with your boy, Tyson Ross. Continue to enjoy the draft and stay beautiful, you filthy animals. Absolutely unprecedented. Saucy.